Hey, welcome back to Patina Customs, guys. Well, Facebook Marketplace strikes again. We didn't need it, but we sitting there on Facebook Marketplace the other night, and lo and behold, another one pops up. And when they pop up, you gotta buy them when they're available. You can't just let them go. So well, I'll show you. I'm kind of getting stuck on these 68 Chevy pickups. I went a long time wanting one, found one, and now I apparently bought another one. So we're gonna get this one unloaded, and it does run and drive. I do believe it's been a while since it's been licensed, but hey, we're gonna get this off the trailer, and then we'll take a closer look and talk a little bit more about it. So hang with me while I'm getting too many of these things. Okay, hang with me for a minute while I get it off that there trailer, and we'll be right back. Well, we got her unloaded. Let's take a quick peek at the hood open there, but body wise, had a little bit of Mondo in that fender, some rust in the rockers. You know, hey, it came with a new seat. How's that? Look at that bad boy. That's an original seat. That looks pretty darn good. That's almost brand new. I don't know if it's original, but it's original material style. So take a quick peek inside here. A little squeaky seat, come with a fancy custom cover. Oh, well, got a little duct tape too. What are we showing? We're showing 51,000 miles on there. Typical interior here. What do we got over there? Wow, look at that. This one's even got a factory radio in it. Now, she's a 6-cylinder, 4-speed truck. We'll go over there and look. What do we got? What year is that there calendar? I don't know. Doesn't say. Ooh, she's crispy. She's crispy. 2000. What's that say? No, it doesn't say. It says 30% of something. Oh well. We'll go over to that side of the truck. Maybe we can get in over there. Kind of looks like the door is locked, so let's climb across here. Oh, sorry, shaking you up a little. See if this door will open up. Oh, yeah, she opens up. Windshield's kind of getting delaminated there. It's all right. She's an old girl. She's an old girl. I know I'm moving you fast, messing with you. I know. Tailgate doesn't look terrible. Get over to this side. And that side. That side looks good. That side looks good. Get up in here. She's got a little rust. She definitely got a little rust. Let's see how many Mises are living in this here. Hang on, let me. Oh, look at that. Not even a mouse. It smells like a mouse. Somebody must have cleaned it out, because that smells like a mouse. Look at there. The original owner's manual. And like every one of these old pickups, gas pedals in the glove box. It never seemed to work out. Oh, somebody put a new ignition switch in her. Yeah. And, well, they had her locked up, I guess. Well, that's pretty cool right there. Can we read this? front armrests, side trim molding, heavy duty radiator, heavy duty rear springs, 292 cubic inch. Well, we can't read much else because it's all gone, but pretty neat old truck right there. Oh, hey, I missed something. We got to go back over to the other side. We got to take a look at this. Let's go back over there. We'll come back over here in a minute. Now, like most of them, somebody just threw down some plywood on top of the wood bed, over top of the rusted out straps down there. We got a lot of cobwebs in this truck. Lots. Oh, look at there. Original hubcaps over there. Yep. A little rusty. We gotta get back in this driver's side. What did I see up here that I missed? Let me climb back in here. Let's look up here. What's this say? Somebody's hunting license from 1962. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna show you the names on it, but that is pretty neat. 1962 state of South Dakota hunting license. Oh, we got all kinds of paperwork up here. What is all this here? Well, that's the registration and stuff from, I know I'm reading it off the side because there is some personal information on there that I'm not going to put in front of the camera, but there is all the original. I'm pulling it off the sun visor here. Whole bunch of different paperwork up here. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna cover that up because that is somebody's information, but there is from, I don't know what year that is. I'm gonna turn the camera away and I'm gonna pull that down so I can read it. And I'll read it to you here. That was from 1979. Wow. Vehicle inspection from sometime. It's kind of neat when you get one of these old time capsules like this that somebody has all their stuff still in there. There is, 1978. Again, that's got some personal information on it, so I can't show it to you. But if you want to know something, this truck came from Roscoe, South Dakota. I'm going to cover up the name. I'll let you see that. Roscoe, South Dakota. And not Roscoe P. Coltrane either. Wasn't him. 1978, cost $21 to put license plates on this old girl. Yeah. There's another one. That was from 1976 there, so we got more up here in the roof. Let's see what this one is. He saved them all. Oh, that's just a receipt from something. They had a magnet stuck to the roof holding all the paperwork to the roof. Isn't that cool? I'll flip that visor back up. What do we got? Anything over there? Oh, look at there. Mama got a fancy mirror on the passenger side. Way ahead of its time. All these new vehicles, they copied these old trucks. Actually, no, that somebody added that on. But I'm sure Mama had to get pretty before she went to town. All right, well, let's go back out here. Now, before I grabbed the camera, I did grab a can of Freon because this hood was pretty sticky to open and shut, and I sprayed the passenger side already. I'm just gonna spray this driver's side real quick before we move on, and I'll just show you something. You know, I get up in there and you lube them hinges up a little bit, get up on there and get everything that moves. Got a couple things up here, but here's one little trick. If you didn't know, springs dry out, and they're kind of like garage door springs or any spring. You want to get a little lube on the spring so it can soak in. That spring moves. Yeah, I made a mess all over the truck, but that'll clean off. So you want to soak them springs down, and then we're just going to give her a good old up and down whoop-de-woo here a couple times. Wow, look how easy that moves now. Oh, something fell off. What was that? What was that? Oh, I don't know what that was. that little black nugget, what is that? That fell off of the hood. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Is that some sort of critter? Critter nest? I don't know. Look at that battery box, just got a very little hole in it. So this truck's a kind of interesting truck. I don't know. I don't know if this is rare or what, but I don't see it very often. This is a 6-cylinder with an electronic ignition in it. And boy, does she run nice. So somebody's been in here and done a little work and updated some stuff, and you know, that fuel pump doesn't look too old down there. We're not leaking all over. Oops, sorry about that. We do have a good running truck right here. It's kind of nice. Normally these are all roached out, not good, but this one somebody's put a little work into. Look at there. They got a block heater in there. You got a wide off right there, going down, oops, to a plug-in heater. You know, if you know anything about South Dakota, these winters get pretty darn gnarly up here. And that old girl was driven year-round. Huh. All right, well, we're going to dig into her a little more. I'll flip you on here. We're gonna go through and we're gonna lube up all the hinges and stuff. I kind of like to do that before I start messing with these old trucks all that much, because I don't want to damage any more than is already damaged from time. So, but let's look at this here. We'll go down here to license plate. See that? 2013 in the great state of South Dakota. It's the last time this old girl been licensed. Now obviously somebody worked on her, kept her running, got her running before I got it. So we can't do a will it run, because yes it will. You just seen me drive it off the trailer. But we're gonna probably clean this old girl up, and I don't know if she's gonna win a car show, but she's gonna make a good ice cream rig for somebody. So we'll lube up all our hinges and everything, and then we'll try to get under this truck and see what we got. We'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Well, here we are with a first look under the C10 here. We'll get under here. We'll check it out from the back. Look some things over. Frame doesn't appear to be too bad back here. Bumpers are pretty rusty. Got a little rust starting here in this rear trailing arm. I'll find a pair of them someplace. That side's not too bad. Box is a little rusty. Cross members of the box are good. Frame rails look good. Yeah, the cab is in and out of rockers and floor pan and cab mounts. That's pretty typical on this here truck. Same thing on this side. It looks good up front. I did notice when I was driving it in, it had a little bit of a clunkety clunk clunk clunk. So we gotta figure out what that is. Now we're gonna check the hanger bearing. Hanger bearing, she's a little loose. She could use one. U-joints tight, hanger bearings kind of toasted. Probably have to do something with that. But I do believe we got something going on. I don't know if we got a bad tranny mount. Let's see if we can get a pry bar up in here and maybe give her some wiggles. Get under here somehow. And nothing's moving right there. Did kind of bend up the inspection cover. Let's see, that tranny mount looks okay. Let's go over here. We got the front. Inner fender's a little rusty up there. Ah, she was pulled out of the ditch once. That's a no, you don't hook onto them right there. They ain't much to hook to. Oh, they got both sides. Not that big a deal. But I think we maybe can't get up in there. Yeah, overall she doesn't look too terrible under here. Yeah. Kind of interesting. Still got the weeds and the grass stuck to her from sitting in a field. Ball joints don't even look too bad. They're not all tore up and ripped up. Yeah. Alright. Well, there's your first look underneath it. We're going to check some other stuff out here. We'll be right back. Well, here we are. We've got our Marketplace 68 Chevrolet pick-em-up truck. We picked this one up. Paint's nice and oxidized. We'll walk around this truck real quick, get you a good look at it. Today, we are going to give it its first wash in many, many years. I do believe that this truck was last licensed and on the road in 2013. That's when it expired, so it's probably 2012. So we're probably looking 11, 12 years that this truck has been sitting, and the sun has done its toll on it. But we're going to give her a good old scrubbing and see what happens. So we've done the, I'm trying to get a shadow off my face here or whatever. It's kind of overcast here. We've done a couple of different things on different cars. We've done the Comet wash. We've done just a scrubbing the heck out of it with a foam cleaner, and them all work. This time we're gonna try something different. I got me an old box of SOS to the rescue. We're gonna give that a shot on this truck. It doesn't scratch your dishes and your fancy pans. It shouldn't scratch this old truck, should it? So we're gonna try that out. We're gonna see what happens here. Hopefully it looks better than it does now. So we're gonna make her a little shinier. I don't know what else we're gonna do, but we'll get that part done. We're gonna give her a good old scrubbing today. She's gonna like me when this is done. This truck's gonna be so happy and get a layer of that oxidization off of there, and boy, she might look good. We're about to find out. So I'm going to get the water turned on. I'm going to get a couple of cameras up so you can see what we're doing, and we're going to put a little elbow grease into this one, and hopefully we got a beautiful clean truck here shortly. All right, stick with me. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're just going to go right after this with the SOS pad and see what happens. All we're going to do, we're not even going to rinse it off this time. We're just going to wash it off. We're just going to hit it with a little bit of water, and we're going to start scrubbing. If it works, it works. If it don't, we're going to say it should have. So here we go. We're just jumping right in with the SOS pad. We're not gonna wash the truck, pre-wash it. We're not gonna do none of that. We're just gonna get a little wet. We're gonna hit it with the SOS pad and nothing else, and let's see what happens here. I did pre-wet the deal. I did put a couple swirls in her here real quick. We'll get this here, and then I will rinse this off real quick and get up here. That looks awful rusty up there in that hood. So we'll get this, and we'll hope that it looks good. Let me grab the whole pressure washer and we'll just rinse it. Oh, hey, that don't rinse very well. I don't have any pressure on it. I just got it well, that kind of gives us a look at what it's gonna do. It cleaned it up pretty good there. You got that hood down there. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep going and see what happens. You know, that's pretty oxidized paint right there. So, we'll see. All right, hang out with us. Here we go. I stopped after just a few minutes. I want to show you something. You can see in my live that's going there, or not live, but the one I'm going to speed up so you can see what I'm doing. But I stopped and I thought I better show you this. I did end up using a little Comet wash just because I like the smell of it and it helps. But I'm going to turn this around. And that right there, folks, that's about 5-10 minutes with an SOS pad. And I did, like I said, I did add a little Comet wash. This is what it originally was. Now imagine this with maybe a little oil or linseed oil or anything to shine that up a little bit. Imagine what that's going to look like when we're done. Look at the side of that fender. That side of that hood, not the fender, the hood. I haven't touched the fender yet. So that's what we dealt with. It looked like this. Here's a comparison. There's the cowl, there's the hood. That is just a few minutes with an SOS pad, and I did use a little Comet wash. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to do a little better on the top of the hood, but I just wanted to stop and show you why it's important to try to save this old paint. Now, some of you guys, I've gotten some comments that you know, the other word for patina is a rusty piece of crap, I guess, in a different word. I got that comment on my other truck, one of my other trucks. You know, to each his own. I like the original paint. I like the way it looks. I like to try to transform it back. I think it looks cool. Does it look as good as a brand new paint job? Well, no. But, you know, Mother Nature took, what, 1968 to now, 55 years? 54 years? What have we got there? What's that for? Yeah, 54, 55, 56 years, something like that. Depends on when it was built. It took Mother Nature that long to turn this truck like that. So who am I to go back and sand it all off and make it pretty like it's brand new? It's not brand new, you know? And so we can make it look a little more presentable. We can make it look a little shinier. And that's what we're doing. We're not recreating a wheel here. We're just cleaning it up. We're taking that surface rust off. We're giving it the ability to maybe have a little shine to it. And you know, if it's not for you, I apologize. And I hope you continue watching. I'm not going to be mad. I mean, to each his own. Everybody has their own opinion. I like it. If you remember and you went back in my channel, that truck right there looked like this one when we started. Few hours of elbow grease and cleaning that up. Boy, I think that looks pretty darn good sitting over there. You know, I think it looks real good back there. It's a pretty truck to me. So I apologize if you don't like it, but that's what we're doing. I'm not much into painting anymore, like I've said in a past video. And so this is what we're gonna do. I did try a little spot here on the back corner. Now, look at that. Look at that. That was about, I don't know, 30 seconds worth of wiping. So I do believe we're gonna get going. We're gonna continue what we're doing. And when we're all done, I'll bring you back and we'll see what you think. I appreciate you. See you in a bit. Well guys, we got the Marketplace 68 all cleaned up. We'll give you a quick look at it. That was after many hours of scrubbing with the Scotch-Brite pad and a little bit of Comet. So that's what we ended up with. Looks pretty good. It cleaned up pretty well. So we're gonna try to do something new here. That white turned out real nice up there. This fender looks like it's been repaired. It has not been replaced, as we got the original color in the bottom. It looks like it got repaired and it just faded out. So I'm going to set some stuff down here. So now we've in the past we've used the Poppy's Patina Vice Grip Garage version of the Poppy's Patina wipe shine juice, I guess it's called. We've used that. Nah, not a huge fan. This pad, it just didn't work for me. That stuff doesn't seem to dry without getting sticky. We've done wipe on clear coat on a car. Not bad, not bad. We've done the Meguiar's products, the old number 7 on there to give it some oil in there, and then we hit that with just the Meguiar's. It's getting dark on me out here, sorry about the lighting. With just the Meguiar's Carnauba paste wax, and that truck turned out the best so far. So on the Marketplace 68 here, we're gonna try something different. Now I've studied a little bit, saw some people do it. We got this product called Flood Penetrol, I guess it is. It's supposed to be an additive for oil-based paint. So it's got some oil stuff in it, and that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to get a good oil soaking into this paint. Maybe the next owner, this truck will be for sale, maybe the next owner will want to do some fixing to it, some painting to it, doing whatever, you know. So this can be cleaned back off, but in the meantime it's going to keep that rust from flashing on me again, after I spent all that time scrubbing it and getting that off there. So we are going to, now I've seen a couple different things. I've seen people mix this with a little bit of mineral spirits. I've seen other people just pour it straight on. We're just gonna pour it in this here container, and we're gonna give it a shot and see what it does. I think we'll start with about that much, and we'll put this can away. Again, I don't know. I've never used this stuff, this product, so we'll see. Hopefully, we're just gonna try to put a thin coat on. I got my Harbor Freight applicator pad. You can buy these in like a 6 or 8 pack for $2 or $3. Super cheap. Did hit this truck with the Keep Clean wax and grease remover a minute ago. I didn't bother showing you that, as it didn't make any sense to watch me wipe it down. So I will tell you, just off the, that smells like real close to that shine juice. So let's turn around here and we'll just do a couple wipes here on the hood and see what we got. Now this product is supposed to flow, so it should have, you know, no problem. We shouldn't have any streaks in it, I hope. Yeah, like, try to get it on there fairly thin, so maybe it'll, oh, I got it on the rubber. I don't know if that's supposed to be on the rubber. Maybe that'll wipe off. I don't know. Oh well, it's on there now. Maybe I should put it on the rubber. Kind of looks, oh, getting my pad dirty though. I'll come back at the end and do the rubber. So I think it's, I don't know, I think it's looking pretty darn good there for a minute. We'll get a couple more streaks on the hood, then we'll stand back and look. Oh, I'm spilling it all over. We'll stand back and give it a good once over. I don't know, you know, we're just trying different products. We're, you know, if we get on to one that works really well, then we'll stick to it. But so far, I'll be honest, we haven't really come across one that's really fantastic. You know, everybody's got their own thing. You know, I've seen freaking floor wax on the old interwebs, people using floor wax, but I just want something to protect that rust that is exposed on there. You know, I don't want it to flash rust again, so we're just putting this coat of oil on, and it might not be a good idea. I might regret it. I don't know. I see I didn't get enough over there. She kind of got streaky on me. It's tough when it's starting to get a little dark like this, but I do believe we'll yeah, see, it's drying funky already. So I don't know, I guess we'll wait and see. Maybe this was a bad idea, but we'll see. Maybe it needs more, or maybe it's gonna need a second coat. That's possible. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work here and get the rest of this done, and then we'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. All right, see you in a bit. There we go, guys. We'll let that dry tonight. We'll take a peek at it tomorrow and see if it needs another coat or not. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. We're just trying to get a little bit of oil into that paint, so that and that bare metal, so that it don't rust. And so far, I think it's going to be all right. Well, we'll be back in the morning and we'll check it out. See you in a bit. Well, here we are, guys. It's the next morning, next afternoon, whatever. On our Marketplace 68, we got the flood Penetrol on it last night, and you know, I'm gonna turn this around and let you look at it. That is dry. That product is dry. It's not streaky, it's not sticky. It's it looks pretty darn good. Got a little streaking happening on the hood, but I think a second coat would fix that. So far, I do believe the flood Penetrol for the win. It looks pretty darn good all the way around it. Still got that wet look. Yeah, I think that if you're going to protect your patina and you just want a temporary deal, you don't want to clear coat it. Like I said, there's a little bit of streaking up there where it dried. I think a second coat would be good, but you want to protect your patina a little bit. Right there, I think that's the product. Now, we've tried the Vice Grip Garage Shine Juice made by Patina. I've tried that twice now, and I gotta be honest, it didn't dry well. I put it on too thick the first time, I was told. Second time I put it on really thin. It looked good when it was wet, but it's been a few weeks and it's still sticky as heck on that truck. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But I've also tried the Patina Wipe On Clear Coat. I did that on our Volkswagen. If you go back a couple videos, looks okay from a distance. Doesn't look good up. Mosquito tried to fly out there. Doesn't look good when you get up close. It's really streaky. We're gonna fix that one in the future because I just don't like it. So what else did I do? I did the Patina, that. Oh, my kind of turquoise bluish 68 GMC. It's at my other shop at the moment. We're doing some big things to that thing. Wait till you see that coming up. And anyway, we just used Meguiar's products on that one. After we got the paint all cleaned up and with some Scotch-Brite, some Comet, some SOS pads to get all that surface rust off there. On every one of these vehicles, we've had to do that. We've had to clean them up real good and get them down, to get all the contaminants out of the paint. And so we just did Meguiar's products on that 68 GMC, and you go back and watch a couple videos. I don't know how many videos ago it was, but I did the same thing on that thing. So far, that to me is the best finish. It's not super shiny, but it's got a little gloss to it. That's the one I prefer so far. But I will tell you, right here, the Marketplace 68 looks pretty darn good with Flood Penetrol product on it. It dried overnight. It's sitting outside, and it got rained on today, and it still looks good. I think I will hit it with a second coat, maybe give it a day or two to really get dried up. I'll hit it with a second coat, see if we get them streaks out of the hood. The hood is the only spot there's streaks in it. The rest of it looks like it's wet, and it's not wet. So there's another one for you. We got a few more products to try. We've seen people use different things, floor waxes to what was that other one I saw? I don't know. I'll look back. We'll try them. We're gonna try them. What the heck? We're gonna find the best product, and we're gonna let you know what we think it is. So anyway, again, if you've made it this far watching our videos, I appreciate it. I really do. I'm having a lot of fun doing this stuff, and I'm glad you're coming along for the ride. Do me a favor, look down there, somewhere down there in the corner, there'll be a subscribe button. Just hit that. You might as well know when we're doing something. We put out a new video every Thursday. We do have some shorts going out every day, but the big videos are on Thursdays. So keep in touch and keep watching, and I appreciate that. So we're gonna call it good on this one. This truck will be for sale pretty soon. So if you like this truck, hit me up in the comments down there. We got a couple things we want to do to the interior yet. We'll get them done, get it cleaned up. Just touch things up. It runs and drives really good. Brakes a little soft, but we're gonna fix that. So hit me up if you're interested in it. It will be for sale. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate every one of you. And as always, take care. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.